welcome to today's video. And before we start, I'd just like to say that for those that are new, this is a reaction channel. Okay, I will be reacting to videos. If you want the original video, the link is in the description. I always put it in there, and I always have, and I always will. So just let's not get all confused and stop complaining in the comments. Thank you. If platonic best friends are honest with each other about how they feel, do you think they'd still be friends? There's a lot of implications to this. There's a lot of consequences to this. It's quite interesting. We'll be reacting to a video made by Julie, and let's get into it. If you like the video, a subscription. Damn, why do I sound so old? Subscribe if you like the video.
Let's do this. The first prompt is, I've had feelings for my best friend. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
These male besties and female besties, don't trust them. Do not trust them. Why? Because there's always a hidden feeling towards their significant friend, whom is their best friend. There's always some type of hidden feeling there. And it's always, no, we're just friends, nothing's gonna happen between us, and that. It's never, one's bound to fall. One is bound to fall. One is bound to fall for the other person. It's inevitable.
Okay, everybody, go ahead and turn around.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is interesting. For the most part, we all agree, except Nina, you're standing on yes.
So this was back when we first met, and I cannot regulate my emotions, and I was...
Wait, hold on. I just want to come back to this. The question is, I've had feelings for my best friend. If you had the feelings and they've gone, I think everything should be fine, right? They shouldn't be... Let us see.
Like, Ari, like, we spent so much time together, he's so charismatic, he like writes songs, and we hooked up, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really like him. And then there was a day when I was like in a funk, because I was like, this man does not like me. And I was like, I gotta go to the beach. I'm leaving. And he's like, okay, just wait till I'm done with work. Like, I'm gonna get this stuff done and then I'll go with you. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm waiting around. It's like 5 p.m. by this time. And I'm like, the sun's going down. I missed my beach day. It's your fault. And I was like, I'm leaving. And he goes, wait, like I'm writing a song and I just wanted to play it for you. And in my head, in my little Delulu head, I was like, it's gonna be about me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay. And I'm sitting there and he starts singing me this song about how he perceives himself. And I was like, that was great. And then I went and I wrote a song about how he will never write a song about me. And then I got over it.
Sometimes I can weaponize obliviousness and pretend like I don't know what's going on, just so I don't have to like have conversations I don't feel like doing.
But how many times did you guys sleep together?
Twice.
So twice. And during that time, were you aware that she had feelings for you?
No, honestly. No.
You had no idea?
I had no idea.
Ari is not someone that connects sex with feelings, at least immediately. You've told me that verbatim.
I feel like this Ari person is toxic AF. I feel like this dude is stupidly toxic and he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. It's a struggle for me to just, you sleep with your friend, and he said it himself, he can kind of see if someone has feelings for him. But, bro, this is a deep ass, I don't want to say too much, but, this motherfucker's toxic.
So don't try to lie me.
So you really had no idea though? You couldn't feel it?
I thought she was just like super horny.
I'm like, oh. Bro, I'm not even mad at that. I'm not. Why? Because sometimes people are in a drought. They're in a drought and they're without and they need their pipes cleaned. That rhymed in my head. And sometimes people just need their pipes cleaned, you know? It happens. Nothing wrong with that. When I sprinkle some of that water on them. Nothing wrong with that. But I could see why she would think otherwise.
No, and like,
Oh, wow.
I mean,
You never said anything like, I really like you, or there's nothing like that?
I would rather just like let it all unfold and not say anything, so.
So Abdullah and Kendall, you both say yes.
Yes. Okay, so year 3 of our friendship, we went on like a mock day. Obviously, we've been best friends for 3 years now. And I don't want to make it weird, but you are a pretty girl and I do like you.
I think like the bottom line is that we value our friendship so much that we would never want a relationship to get in the way. But I will say, I have tried to like test the waters.
Test the waters?
Yeah. One of the last times I was in LA, I joked. I was like, what if we just kissed and just like got it out of the way?
It's gonna be weird. Like for me, like if I overthink this, I'm like anything to me. If I overthink about this, I'm like I shouldn't do it.
So then I waited to the last minute, or no, you did. You waited to the last minute in the airport. I'm like, so are we gonna kiss or what? Like I'm going on that plane.
I was like, am I gonna let my best friend go 2,000 miles away? And like, when am I gonna see her next? We had that one kiss. I'm like, well, you're gone. It's gonna leave me wondering so many things. I was like, move to LA, and like once you have a permanent solution in this city, then we can like test the waters.
No, maybe not.
Maybe
You
not
lost your
anymore,
chance,
but-
man.
Oh, he said you lost your
Lost the
chance.
chance. The door has.
And the door was closed.
Well, I'm curious. What do you think would have happened if he did kiss you?
Honestly, I don't know. I go back and forth because I'm like, I can sort of tell that I'm attracted to someone when I kiss them. And if it works, it works. So like you can't get rid of that. You can't not see that or feel
Yeah.
it.
You would feel it right away if it was right.
Exactly. And that's what I was hoping to like get.
You have never kissed or never kissed,
No.
so you don't actually know.
No.
Technically, no.
Not yet.
Maybe we'll put a pin in that. So
You should platonic friends kiss. If you're friends with someone, I don't think you should just be willy-nilly kissing them. Someone is bound to catch feelings. Someone is bound to catch feelings and they'll be hurt. They will be hurt. Let me tell you that. Especially when the feelings are reciprocated. And then next thing you guys out here breaking up because the other one doesn't like you back. Bruh, friendship breakups hurt. Let me tell you that. They hurt more than relationship breakups because it's not just on a physical aspect. You know this person emotionally, intellectually. You know their thoughts, their desires, how they view the world. You know how this person views this world. And when you lose that, you will get hurt. You will miss that person. You will cry over that person. Don't play with your friendships like that. Don't play with your friendships like that. But I do think I do think, yo, am I tired? Where's the English? But I do think that breaking a friendship because someone likes the other one, I think that's a bit much. I feel like you should have a bit of maturity and some understanding between you two that, hey, look, we can't do this. We need to stay friends. But at the same time, it is hard to keep a friendship with someone that you do have feelings for because everything that they do will have an emotional response towards, like you will have an emotional response to their actions. You know, oh, I went on a date with someone. Okay, who the fuck is this person? Oh, I think I like this person. Yeah, whatever, bro. Worst case scenario, the friendship even becomes toxic. So I don't think you should play around like that, especially if y'all don't have the same common intellectual ground and understanding of each other. It's very risky. Very, very, very risky.
you both had feelings for each other as well, Marianne and Jay.
It was kind of more of like a passing thought because the synergy was so great. And I never experienced that, with other people, like with other friendships.
When I first met her, I saw her on Zoom in a work meeting. And I was just texting all my friends. I was like, oh, this Asian girl's hot. Who is this? And then there was this, there were passing thoughts, like she mentioned, but I think she was really good at setting up that boundary and making me know with her actions that it wasn't going to be anything more. Because I like to test the waters with all of my girlfriends.
How would you test the waters?
Mm.
On my birthday, we went to Newport and rented out this penthouse, and we were just friends. Nothing happened, but it was close to something happening. She would text her boyfriend and she would say, oh, we're having a party. And she made it sound like there was more people, but it's not really, it was just the two of us. But she was also really good at bringing in her boyfriend, now fiance, into the picture. So that was one thing that I noticed was that when we would talk, her fiance would be there too. And it was fast right away because with my other friends that were girls, they wouldn't bring in their significant others. And I always thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of taboo to like say that, right? But I feel like it's good to be real where when I met NJ, I already was dating someone. When there's an attraction there, it doesn't always have to go to the next level. There's just an attraction to that person. And then you have that choice to either continue, that curiosity or put a boundary on it. So it's a healthy relationship.
Does anyone else think that?
That is weird. I'm sorry, that is weird. You have a partner and you go on some type of vacation with the opposite gender. Well, let's not even put the whole, for peace sake, these two like each other. So we'll just use these two. You go on a vacation, number one, with the opposite gender, with someone whom you might have feelings for, and you don't tell your partner that it's just going to be the two of us, and you lie during the vacation that, oh, hey, by the way, there's just us two and we are the opposite gender. But you say that, you insinuate that there is more people. It's not just you two. That is crazy. That is crazy. The fiance is a better man than me, because finding out that you went on a not a dual vacation with someone else and you didn't tell me about it, and you were okay with them still you're comfortable with them still being friends even after what happened. That's weird to me. That is weird to me. I don't care what you say. That is weird to me. We're just friends. Why'd you lie? Why did you lie?
It's really important to set, very clear boundaries in a male-female best friend relationships.
I do.
You did say that yesterday.
Oh, what happened yesterday?
She liked this guy, and he was really toxic. So we were sitting at a brunch table, and I'm like, well, what's his name? And then she's like spelling it out and I have her phone. And I'm like, let me just unfollow him on Instagram. And I did it. I was like, you know what? We talked about me unfollowing him for her for a very long time. I guess it just caught her off surprise.
Do you think he butts into your love life because maybe he has feelings for you?
To be honest, sometimes I do think that. I think that he hates everyone that I have,
I don't
been
hate
with.
everyone. I just think that the people, unfortunately, she tends to go for are really bad for her. And she realizes that, in a couple months, she will realize, because I know I'm right.
Didn't I literally just say this? When you have feelings for someone, especially if it's someone that you're close with, your reaction to the things that they do, they're going to have an emotional reaction to them. Why? Because you have feelings for this person. It's not a logical answer of what you are. Bro, you have feelings for this person, so obviously you want to feel some type of way. Bruh, it's not easy. It is not easy. And some people put themselves through the most just to stay in contact with them. They can't let them go. So what do? They kill themselves. They kill themselves to the core by watching that they are a person who has feelings. What am I saying? By watching the person that they have the feeling for get their back blown up by another guy. It is a sickness. If you watch I've been preach, you get why I say that. It is a sickness of the highest order. It's weird. It is weird. And some people, they stay for the attention that they get. The person who doesn't have feelings for the other one prefers them staying. Why? Because they like the attention. You are everything I want in a person, but I'm not going to date you. I'm not ready for a relationship. Bitch, you're lying. You are ready for a relationship. You're not just ready for a relationship with me. Well, him, but you get the point.
Do you think she should date someone more like you?
I think she should date someone who respects her and who doesn't f around with her like her previous.
Like you?
Like you?
Well, I don't around with her
If
like
someone
that,
exactly
though.
like you,
So
would that
maybe,
would that
maybe
person-
because I think I'm a really good
sense.
person. So I'm like, why not? Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
In other words, me. You should date me. Because I won't fuck around with you and break your feelings. These other men don't deserve you. Love me. Cause bruh. 100 rand to bet that this dude is still in love with her. Okay, love is a strong word. In like with her. In a lot of like. 100 rand. I'm betting 100 rand. And it's like, it's not even a bet because it is clear cut in stone that this dude is still feeling her.
Not date someone like him or
Like
him.
you?
Or him. All right, so step forward.
No. Just admit it, bro. You want her, and that's okay. That is perfectly okay. Don't hide it. It's okay to want her. It's okay.
Not doing this.
Well, I am curious though. I feel like most people, they don't think that it's possible, right? Best friend, guys, girls, you can do it. You two are the only ones that have never had feelings at all. Everyone else has. Can you speak on that really fast?
Well, I'm lucky because Nick never tries anything, but I think that's what makes our friendship so great, because we've never hooked up, never had feelings for each other, because I think we have like a mutual respect, and we have boundaries that we've set, but also boundaries that are unspoken because we respect each other.
Can I ask, what if he did try something? Because he said he never tried something. What if he did try something?
Oh, he'd absolutely get socked in the face, for
Oh,
sure.
so socked in the face.
I think because at the time when we became friends, I was in that messy ass relationship, and so by the time I came out of that, me and had already been friends for 2-3 years. So maybe, but I think by that time I knew too much about her, and I love you, don't get me wrong, I love you to death, but I would not date you.
Yeah.
I'm really anxious.
I think boundaries are safe for a friendship to last. But at the same time, when you can't have something that you want, it makes you want it more. God damn it, that was wise as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, that was wise. That was some more wiseness over there. But yeah, it's just like the whole diamonds thing. The reason why girls want diamonds so much, not because they are pretty or whatnot, it's because it is hard to get. It is ridiculously overpriced. There's a lot of diamonds in the world. Too much. But they sell them at such a short stock that they upsell the prices and stuff like that, but etc. 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 Boundaries, I think, are safer in a friendship, especially if there could be some type of feeling towards each other. I think they're safe. But you know what hurts also? Liking someone and it's not reciprocated, and then they call you family. You know, like in the family zone. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot. I've been through it myself too. Hurts. Hurts. Thanks, bro. And it's hard to get out of. It is hard to get out of. One way you could get out of it is just to make a move fast, break that touch barrier that you so want to break it, and whatever happens, happens, but that is risky, so do it at your own discretion. Does that make sense? Whatever. You get what I'm trying to say.
My best friend has a toxic personality trait. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Bro.
All right, NJ, let's start with you. What's her toxic personality trait?
So there's two that come to mind right
More
now.
than one?
Two. Well, one is I think you're too nice for your own good.
Sorry, okay.
The second is you don't have a sense of time.
Oh, bro, that's right.
You do not have a sense of time.
So true.
How can we had 10 minutes
I know.
and then let me take a shower and do my hair.
Well, what's
I bet you that, damn it, I already forgot their names. The dude who just spoke right now, he still has feelings for her. And he's holding on to those feelings very, very, very deep. I promise you, if she says, I'm lonely, come over, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
NJ's toxic personality trait?
His anger. We have identified it with like 3 levels. There's 3 levels of anger to NJ.
You're gonna talk about the levels. Okay.
There's like, you know, like his intensity of anger at level 1 is just pretty, it's like my level 3, so it's just really intense. And then the second level is like when he starts insulting people's like, them as a person. And then the third level is like he starts insulting that person and their family members.
Like their cousins and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah, deep like
Yeah, no one is
families
safe.
that you haven't
When
spoken
NJ's
to in
at
years.
level 3, nobody is safe.
Fair enough. Okay, awesome. Kendall, what's do list?
Well, I know there's a certain word that he knows really well. You're a gaslighter. Gaslighter. But the truth is I have embraced it because I think it's hilarious.
Can you give us one example? Like
I know exactly what I gaslit her about.
Okay, why don't you share it with us? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you do share it.
So basically, for 2 years, we decided that we're gonna be roommates.
That one.
And I do come from a really conservative family, so I was like, are my really conservative Muslim parents going to accept that I'm living with a girl? And we were planning, we were like, we're gonna get this, and then like, I was like, oops, I gotta go.
And this didn't bother you, or?
Well,
I was
I
gonna
know,
ask
She
you.
wasn't
guess
moving here
I
anyway,
wasn't-
she's from
I was
Minnesota,
like-
so I was like, when
so-
are you gonna move here?
So part of me was like okay with like the fact that like it wasn't set in stone, but then when I'm like after those 2 years, like when I was like, oh wait, let's officially do this, then he backs out, and I was like really hurt. I was really
it was
hurt.
a phase we had to go through.
So you both say the other person has a toxic personality trait. Who wants to go first?
I think that at times you can be emotionally unavailable, especially with the women in your life. That and I think
Bro, something about Arjun just pisses me off. Something about, I don't know if it's the earrings. Because here in SA, there's a trademark. Dudes with these earrings, the ones that dangle, the twinklies. The most toxic people on this planet. Especially if they have like those long ones and then it has like a cross on it. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. This dude just pisses me off. And now that they just said, well, she just said that the whole emotionally unavailable type stuff. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And he has pearls. It's the mustache, the earrings, the pearls. And it just hit me now that they are matching. Yeah, okay, it's not matching, but it's you know, like when colors they go well together. Like people who wear colors that complement this. They're wearing complementary clothes. But he just pisses me off.
sometimes your big party mentality can kind of get the better of you. Like it's, you know, every night and it's a lot. And I'm 21, so I'm like, I'm for it. I'm with you, but it can be a lot.
Is there an issue with it that parties every night?
It's not good for you, but yeah. It's like more for yourself than like affecting other people, you know? Yeah.
Something that you do that is certainly toxic is you usually go through life, and this is usually romantic, but I'm sure it's happened platonically too, and you take men and you run them into the ground and then you leave them behind and you don't even think about them. And listen, there are so many men that you do that to that you're like, honestly, those guys, they don't deserve it. Yeah, so what? Like, at the same time, like, there's gonna be people that are very nice people in your life that you're gonna be hitching your little to, you know? And then eventually, like, you're gonna be done with them, and that's gonna be a pretty big hole. And I'm not saying, not even emotionally for you, but like socially, you know what I'm saying? Especially as those boys get a little bit closer to the people that we hang out with. You know what I mean? It's gonna leave a little bit of a crater in there, you know. So
When you say run them into the ground, what do you mean by that
I
exactly?
mean, like, you know, this guy's super into her, and she'll be right there. She'll accept his flights to, you know, to Texas. She'll jump in, like, you know,
It's like making him think that she's in love with him.
oh yeah, things like that. That's pretty fair.
That's fair. This is a question for all ladies.
So have you seen the list of icks that have just come up last year? Women have the most ridiculous icks in the world. They have the most ridiculous icks in the world. One of the wildest ones that I've seen is that when the man is driving and he tries to get inside the lane and just the other cars won't allow him to get in, and then they're like, that is an ick. Or when the man is working, right, like fixing something, and then like his ass crack shows, they say that is an ick. Some of them, they say when they're about to get robbed and the guy doesn't fight back, that is an ick. I'm sorry for valuing my life first. I'm not crazy.
Ladies, how does your best friend treat women? You look like you're ready. You're like, oh my god, I can't wait to share.
Nick treats women very well, I would say. I think he's the best guy I know. And he was the one that cried during the Barbie movie, and I think he's Alan. But he pretends he's not, but he's an Alan for sure.
Is that a compliment to be Alan?
No.
You need to watch Barbie.
I've seen Barbie.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alan. Yeah. Okay. The next prompt is, my significant other has felt jealous of my best friend. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, you know what? Neil, let's start with you.
So,
For personal experience, this is like the funniest thing that could happen to you. Knowing someone is intimidated just by your presence. One time I was with this one girl, right? And I posted a video. And it was about when me and my bestie are alone together or something along those lines. And the girl that I was dating is my best friend, right? And all of that stuff. And then my friend's boyfriend assumed the worst, assumed the wrong things, and thought that we were best friends, me and her. Well, her boyfriend, we were best friends. So then he thought that we were doing some stuff when in actuality, I was referring to my girlfriend at the time. And he started feeling insecure because of me.
I'm not in a relationship currently, but the one I was in before, we were long distance. So seeing me spend time with Ari like every day was obviously just like not great for him to see. And he would make little comments here and there, but you know, you can always sense the jealousy.
Yeah, well, you should have been here then.
What was that?
Should have been here then. Yeah.
Do you not like her significant other?
He was a bore. Just because he can play guitar really well, that doesn't make you an interesting person.
Bro, this Arjun person, this dude is so toxic. And there's a reason why I don't like him. I don't know it, but this dude is freaking toxic. And she needs to realize it, otherwise she'll be hurt. And since she's the one that fell first, she's the one who could be blind to those whole shandies. She's the one that could be blind to the whole shandies regarding their dynamic and all of that, bruh.
For a while, I had to tell my ex. I'd be like, I think Ari's gay, so like I wouldn't worry about it. I genuinely did think for a while when I first met Ari that he was not straight. He was wearing this like see-through shirt, and
So
I was
I'm
like,
gay?
Did you know that she was telling her boyfriend at the time that you were gay?
She told me because he was visiting, and she was like, "Oh my God, he's coming, and he thinks you're gay."
Have to like act more
So, like,
gay, or what did you do?
She was like drawing up a little bit.
Be yourself, but more of yourself.
All right, well, Kendall. So your significant other got jealous, huh?
So during the pandemic, I was talking to a guy like around January and February. Oh, and also another guy. I would talk about, you know, Abdullah and how he's my best friend. And one of them was like, oh, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like a male best friend. Like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know. It seemed like it was a problem for him. I couldn't really talk about you after that.
All right, and you both say yes.
So like for example, the last like long-term relationship that I had, she was jealous of Lexi the entire time. The girl I was seeing at the time, she had come over and she brought one of her pillows over, and she had left it. And then a couple days later, Lexi had come over and just because me like being me, I can see why people would think that like like something might be going on because like I'm just hanging out with Lexi and our other female friend alone in my room. Like who knows what's going on? Nothing. But then I put like a picture on my Instagram story and they were just like in my room and she was hugging the significant other's pillow. She saw it and she was like, tell her to tell that to put my pillow down. I thought she was joking because I was like, there's no way anyone would be that mad about a pillow. I was wrong. And we all worked together.
Yeah.
So she went to work after that, and there was like weird tension, and I went
No,
to
she
work.
did not talk to
Yeah,
me.
she
I
didn't
was like,
talk to her.
what
And I was like, oh, that's weird, maybe, whatever. And I went into work, and then I figured out, oh no, she's like real life mad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a thing.
All right, I think we'll end it there. Excuse the eating. I was like really hungry. But what are your thoughts with the whole best friends thing? I think it's risky, but it does make for some of the best relationships out there because you know the person fully. The whole trust and getting comfortable, all of that has passed during the friendship because you know that person to that extent, But at the same time, it is a risky thing to do because some people, they just can't, once you confess that, hey, yo, I have feelings for you, they end up wanting to break the whole thing off because of that. And I think it's a bit much. Why would you do that? I personally think it's a bit much. But at the same time, in a relationship, it lasts out. And when you break up with that person, you're not just breaking up with her. You're breaking up with your friend, your best friend, and your girlfriend. Potentially losing all of them all at once. Especially when you don't communicate. Or the one person doesn't want to communicate. And it's going to hurt a lot. And you will cry. And what are your thoughts? Comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff.